2 seasons. You know, he's been doing it in the Champions League and all of that. So for me, look, it's a key pivotal signing that's going to get us a step closer to winning the Premier League. Obviously, we needed to respond to the Florian Wirtz signings. We needed to respond to what other people are doing, the Reinders and stuff like that. Obviously, Rodrygo coming back, and we've responded in the perfect way. We've gone and got arguably one of the best strikers in Europe.
Stop it, Sulz. I tried to give you.
Deji, you don't rate Gyiokeres. You don't rate him,
bro. Do you know what it is? First thing, before I deal with the Gyiokeres thing, I need Arsenal fans, Sulz, and all the other Red Tottenham fans to make a distinction between Gyiokeres and the fact that they're just relieved to have got a number 9. I think this hype from Arsenal, this could have been anyone. It could have been Watkins, it could have been Rashford, it could have been anybody. Like, let's stop this crap. You're just relieved you got someone who calls himself a striker, not an 8-playing striker, not a 6-playing striker. Yeah. So now that we've got that out the way, yeah, the elephant in the room. I had to call it, bro, because he was getting on my nerves. To get me. Well done. Yeah, you brought someone who plays up front. That's it. That's all you did. But all of a sudden, how does that put you on par with Liverpool? How does that put you on par with City? How does that put you on par with Chelsea, Newcastle, Spurs? It doesn't. Yeah, you just did.
Hey, Spurs.
Let's go, Deji, man. Let's go, Deji, man. Let's go, Deji.
No. You can't respond with shit. How are you throwing shit?
I'm with
you. You can't respond with shit. Come on now. No.
Can we
you man are not on our level. You man are not on our level.
So the last
you can't. You retract your statement if you chat shit. You're getting caught off. You're getting caught off if you chat shit.
1 second, man. One of the things I recommend is for you to go back on the streams that we do on this channel together. Go back and listen to yourself, okay? And the main reason why I'm saying this is because you were uncertain 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, as to whether this striker is going to score 20 goals in the season. Now, so the numbers that we were talking about from your guy Gyiokeres are the sort of numbers that we expect from Ollie Watkins. It's the sort of numbers that we expect from Rashford. It's the sort of numbers. It's the sort of numbers that we expect from Nunes. Like, I don't know what we're doing here. Well done for getting a striker, but there's nothing to shake your bum for. Sorry.
Deji was ready for this.
The amount of shit I've just heard.
Just before, I need to clarify something. So, Deji, you don't trade Gyiokeres then? Let's actually ask him. So, you don't trade Gyiokeres then?
Bro, can I be real? You know, the last time we spoke,
you're relieved just to get someone up front.
We talked about the different leagues, and we talked about that there's levels to the leagues. And I saw a tweet talking about the fact that the Premier League is moving like the Super League these days. Yeah. Now, there's a player in Wrexham, a striker called Mullins. He scored a hell of a lot of goals this season for Wrexham. Well, are we saying he's one of the best strikers in English football? Come on, bro. We're not going to do that. So the fact that Gyiokeres scored the most goals in Europe, whippity do. You know what I'm saying? Now you're with the big boys. Yeah. Now you're with the big boys. Let's see what you got.
Facts. Yo, now you're here in the big league. I hear you, man.
You know what I'm saying?
What are you saying, Deji? Solanke gonna outscore him in the Premier League? Is that what you're telling me?
Bro, can I say this though? If Arsenal had brought Solanke the same way that Sulz is shaking, he would have been shaking for Solanke same way. So that's why I'm not getting past the Gyiokeres hype. But I do think Solanke.
There's levels. Solanke is not even in Gyiokeres' conversation. Let's not even do that. There's levels to this conversation, and you guys aren't in it.
Can I tell you where
a team like that?
Bought Gyiokeres from?
Doesn't matter where you buy him from.
They bought him from Coventry.
Doesn't matter where you buy him from.
He wasn't at Liverpool. He wasn't at Man City. He was at Coventry. Like, hold that, bro. Hold that.
Who cares?
What do you mean, who cares?
Okay, where did Leicester get Jamie Vardy from?
Oh, bro.
Oh yeah, they got him from like what league to non-league football,
bro.
And they got him a Premier
League. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
Bro.
And I said this last time. One last thing. Look, I'm willing to give Gyiokeres time. All I'm saying to Arsenal
No,
fans,
answer the question. Why does it matter?
all of a sudden, Arsenal fans are saying
no. You can't just go bypassing question. No. You go on this rampage of like rants and whatever you want to do. Answer the question. Leicester got a striker who won them the Premier League from a non-league footballing side. So why does it matter where he comes from?
Oh, but why are you telling me something that is 1 in a million?
Doesn't matter if it's 1 in a million. The point is, there's many players who come from. There's many players who come from absolutely nowhere.
I'm just saying. Can I just say this? There was a legitimate question that Hossam put up earlier, and when I read that question from the super chat, I said, you know, whoever that is a very intelligent person. The truth is, bro, we're not even sure that Gyiokeres is better than Havertz. Hold that, bro. We're not sure, bro. We're not sure. No one's sure.
Logic.
He got you there. That's a great point.
He hasn't. By the same logic, Kudus isn't good because Kudus had a shit season.
Oh, come on.
Don't say he's right. Did he have a good season? No, he's right. You are not 100% sure that Havertz is better.
No. There's a big difference. There's a big difference, right, in identifying horses for courses and saying there's certain strengths that Gyiokeres will bring Arsenal and saying where Havertz also excels in certain areas.
But how do you know? How do you know Gyiokeres' strengths are going to be able to translate to anything in the Prem? You know, Havertz has certain strengths that can translate to the Prem.
Even scrap that. If you not signed Isak, there would be no conversation about this. There wouldn't be no horses for courses if you not signed.
We're talking about a proven player. Look, okay, we're
talking about the quality of the play. Because if you lot went and signed Lewandowski, for example, there would be no conversation about it because of his quality. This is a quality thing. I actually think Gyiokeres is better than Havertz. But Sulz, you did this last week when you were talking about Havertz.
You guys are spinning.
That's why Deji's got a point.
I never said one over the other. I never said one over the other, by the way. I never admitted to one being better.
You didn't say one over the other. You made it a debate.
I said no. Yes, because it can be a debate because they have different skills.
It shouldn't be.
They have different skills.
That adds validity. That adds validity to what Deji's saying.
I can do that with Haaland as well. I can do that with Haaland.
If you not sign Haaland,
because there's certain there's certain strengths that certain players have over others.
If you not sign Haaland, there would be no conversation about who's better.
No, but there's certain areas that Havertz does excel in.
Of course, but there'd be no. That's not the point I'm making. There'd be no conversation about who is better.
That's the point.
The point. The overall point is there'd be zero debate about who is better.
There can be.
So you think Havertz is better than Haaland? Is that what you're telling me?
In certain situations,
there's no situation.
In what situation?
Yes, there's
no situation that Havertz is better than Haaland.
In what situation?
There is zero situation that Kai Havertz is better than Erling Haaland.
Name a situation. Hold up. Name a situation. Name one situation. Name one situation.
Name the situation, man. There's zero conversation or situation. Haaland clears Havertz in all conversation. Low block, counter attack, whatever the mid block. Your mid-table team, whatever the case may be. What we doing here, man?
I'm sure if we asked Haaland to speak German, he could have probably done that better than Havertz. Like, what are we talking about here?
Havertz will even pick himself over Haaland. What are we talking about here? Man, what are we doing here, man? You did this, Sulz, though. This is your fault. This is on you. This nonsense last week is why Deji
horses for courses, man.
So all this is well and good, but now you debated whether he was Bell and horses for courses and all this. It's right. Because if it was Isak, it wouldn't be any conversation. If it was Haaland, if it was Lewandowski, if it was Dembele in a fall, there'd be zero conversation. You made this a thing now. This is why you shouldn't be on here and be lying and this is why you shouldn't lie on here and just be truthful and just be honest and not do Player FC. Prime example, people. This is exactly why you don't do Player FC, because these things come back to bite you. Because these live streams here are recorded and people remember it. That's why people were super chatting before the show even started. We all know, anyone with the 2 eyes and a brain, that Gyiokeres clears Havertz in all aspects. But man wanted to argue me about this. And then they've gone and signed it. And now he's on the back foot about it. All right. But in certain situations, Havertz can do better than Haaland. Yeah. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Go ahead, Sulz. Guys, don't interrupt him. Let him speak. Go ahead, Sulz.
Floors is.
I'm not talking. You guys carry on because if you're just gonna do this interrupting,
yours, man.
No, go ahead,
It's
speak. No
all
one's
good.
gonna
No,
interrupt
it's
you.
all
Nah,
good,
go on,
'cause people
close your-
want to talk all
go-
you're in it. And then say, oh, they've cooked. No, it's just the reality is you guys are barking louder. So carry on.
Go ahead, speak. No one's gonna
No,
interrupt you.
there's
Go
no
ahead.
point. There's no point. I tried speaking. They didn't want to listen. So carry on. You guys know better. So I'll listen and then I'll observe.
We do in this instance. We do in this instance know better. Yes.
Right.
You gave Deji his
talk.
argument. That's why man don't want to talk now. Man argued with me for an hour and a long change last week. This week. When I interrupted him last week, it was okay. But now they've signed him. Now man's on the back foot and has no argument. That's what it is. You gave Deji his argument, but it's cool. I hear it. If that happened to me, I'd feel embarrassed too and wouldn't want to talk.